What's up, Tiger Squad? Welcome back to my channel. Today I had a tier list app. I found this little tier list website, and we're gonna have a bunch of Marvel show characters. I'm gonna be showing you guys. I'm gonna be ranking them. I have my brother doing commentary because he knows he cannot sit long enough to actually be quiet. You can go ahead.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Proof?
You're talking right now.
Source?
Everybody can hear you.
Proof?
You know what? So I'll just explain what each little thing means. The pink F means I didn't like you. I'll never like you. You weren't powerful. You were overconfident. All that type of horrible stuff. D
Failure.
Yes, D pretty much means a failure. I couldn't like you if I tried really hard. But that's only one really instead of a bunch of reallys. C is I guess you're okay, but you would have been my first or my fifth pick for dodgeball.
It's like CC, kinda cool.
No, not even kind of cool. Never cool. B.
Based?
Yes, based. I don't know what based is, but I guess it's like you're just basic. Whatever. B
No.
plus. I got nothing against you, but you weren't good enough to make it higher up. You will never be good enough to make it higher up. KJ. A. You're good, okay? A, that means you're good. I like you. You know, you'd be my third pick for dodgeball. A plus means, okay, I liked you, you're good, but you're like not the top favorites. S, okay, yes, I think I said S already. The S plus pretty much means, okay, you're good, I like you, you're one of my favorites.
Okay.
Double S means that you're my favorite. You're my all-time favorite. I would pick you for dodgeball first every single time.
Who the heck is this?
No. But, so now, here are like all the characters. We have that lady who was in Endgame, who I think Hulk got the Infinity Stone, the green Infinity Stone from. You have Ant-Man, Black Panther, Black Widow, Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel, Peggy Carter, Cloak, Dagger, Daredevil, hold up here. Yeah, that's Daredevil. Do not know who this is. That might be Danny. Can't remember. Okay, I still don't know. I can't remember who that guy is. I don't pay attention to some of the characters. Doctor Strange, Drax Destroyer, Agent Coulson. Don't know who she is. She looks scary. Hawkeye. I'm pretty sure his name is Finn. He was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know that. Him, okay. He was on Netflix. He was on Netflix, but now he's on Disney Plus. It's this, yeah, I can't think of his name right now. He's the Defender. Why would you spill that water?
I didn't mean to.
Don't. You didn't mean to. That's Gamora. That's Hawkeye. That's Hulk. That's Iron Man. You have Iron Man again, which does not make any sense. Jessica Jones, Loki, Rocket, Luke Cage. Oh, that's his name Yo-Yo. He was on Yo-Yo called him Turtle Man, I think. Mac. His name was Mac, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She is Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, May, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nebula, Guardians of the Galaxy, Fury, Thor with eye patch. Forgot who he was because he was irrelevant. Hulk again, but Endgame Hulk. Don't know who she was. She was also relevant. Okay. He was Peter. I liked Peter. He was fun till he died in the end. If you don't watch the show, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers for you. Captain America, another Thor, which is irrelevant. Who else? Oh, Ghost Rider, Wanda. She had a name. This lady had a name. She wasn't Snow, but she was Deke's grandma. Simmons. Yes, okay, so that guy that above May, that's Fitz. The girl under May is Simmons. Then that's Daisy, next to Simmons. Spider-Man, Stan Lee, Star-Lord, Baby Groot. I love Baby Groot. I always love Baby Groot. Valkyrie from Thor. Vision. I don't know who he was. Silver Iron guy. What'd you say?
Cyborg.
That's not. This is Marvel, not DC. This is not Cyborg.
They're the same thing, right?
No! He had a different name. He was in the Air Force, Army, whatever.
Lord.
No. That guy at the bottom down there near the transparent, don't know who he was. That's Wasp, I know that. That's Captain America. That's, yeah, dude. I liked that guy until he died in Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one, that made me mad. So we'll go ahead and start off with this first lady. I didn't know her. She didn't give up much of a fight. I didn't really know her. So I will be placing her in this D category because I can't say I hated her if I barely even saw her. Ant-Man, he was funny, okay? Ant-Man was super funny. I liked his sense of humor and everything, and it was pretty much super fun. So I will go ahead and move him all the way up to A because his skills and everything, they were fun. Black Panther, I love Black Panther so much. When he says, he's only an A for now, but I'm going to go ahead and move him up to S. Only because I really like Black Panther. May he rest in peace. Black Widow, I loved her, then they killed her. They killed her off. She was one of my favorite characters, and they killed her off. So she'll be going all the way up to double S. I will pick her every single time. Love that lady. Winter Soldier, he was funny. Bucky was funny, but he was average, so he'll be a B. He'll be a B plus, because he was, funny. Captain Marvel, I don't like that. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. She was on the bad side for a while, but she didn't know it, so that wasn't her fault. But she was cocky. She was cocky in Endgame. I didn't like her in Endgame at all. I still don't like her, even though she helped them. She thought she was better than everybody just because she was an alien from space. Star-Lord's half alien who could probably shapeshift or whatever. Yeah, you don't see him bragging. Groot is a freaking tree, and you don't see him bragging. But she did. She's an F, okay? I don't like her. There was another thing that said FU on there, but that was, not appropriate, so just not there. Peggy Carter. I didn't know Peggy, but she seemed like a nice person. Her niece, I liked her niece. So she'll go in C, because somebody's probably going to have to go there. Okay. Cloak, I loved Cloak. Cloak was funny, so I'm moving Cloak up to B, only because the only reason he's not an A or A plus is because it's Cloak was fun, but it's he had a lot of issues, Dagger, she was all right for a bit, but then after that I'm why? What is happening to you? So I don't really know what to do. So I'm just gonna put her at regular B. Because she's just not there yet, Not there yet. Daredevil. For some reason, I only liked that guy when he got immune after that. He was just annoying. He's very broody. A brooding type. Just gets roaring and kills the vibe. Just like this lady who wouldn't give Hulk the little gem. So he's going to have to go down there with her. This guy, I don't know him. So he's also going to have to go to D because but he's, no. We'll switch. We're gonna put Daredevil with Peggy, and we're gonna put this guy I don't know with that lady. I forgot her name because she was irrelevant. This guy, he wasn't on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was on. I think he was probably a villain on Ant-Man, but I don't know him. But since he was a villain, I think he killed somebody I liked. We'll put him at F with Marvel, only because she's probably lonely down there. Doctor Strange, I like that guy. He's funny. So we're gonna go ahead and move Doctor Strange up to A plus. Awesome. And I hold some since some of these characters have 2 of each, so I'm gonna do a little thing. You won't know it yet, but Jax, I liked Jax. Jax, he's you're lucky you're ugly to Mantis, so that was funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him up to B. So here's what I got so far. Black Widow's pretty much the only one that was made the cut to double S. Coulson. Man, I didn't like Coulson for some pieces of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved him in Avengers when he first moved when he was there. But then I didn't like him in some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Then he died, which that really hurt my feelings. So I'm gonna have to put him with Dagger. That kind of hurts to say. I don't know her, so she's just gonna go to. I don't even know her, so she's gonna have to go down. You know what? Nobody can compare to how much I hate Captain Marvel, though, so I'm gonna have to move these guys up to D. for I don't know you, or you were just irrelevant. Falcon, man, I cannot express to you how I didn't like Falcon when he was talking about Ant-Man. When Ant-Man was trying to get to Avengers Tower for help. He was like, funny little audition, it's never gonna happen again. I didn't like him after that. He's close to Marvel, which is like, heck you and everything, but not there yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him with C because he was a good hero for a while. He did get injured in Captain America Civil War, which kind of stopped that little battle for a second. So, yeah. Fitz, I liked Fitz. Fitz was funny. Fitz was, like, super funny. Stinks what happened to him, though. How he died and all that. But he was funny. When he experimented on Daisy, I see why he did it. But oddly enough, I was on his side and not Daisy's. So I'm going to stick him up there with Ant-Man. Because I feel like that's a good spot for him. Nope. Something changed on this list. I can feel it. Nah, man. Nah, fam. Nope. Okay, something's wrong. A plus. Okay, everything's right back in the world. Everything is right. Okay, yeah, okay. This guy, don't know him. He's irrelevant, so I've got to put him up in D. He's a defender, but I don't know him. I haven't watched his show, so I can't say anything. Gamora, I liked Gamora. Gamora was funny. I liked Gamora. She was super nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put Gamora up with... Yeah, I'm going to put Gamora up in B. I didn't cry when she died, so I can't really say that much for her. Hawkeye. Oh, I love Hawkeye. I love the bow and arrow. I love it all. So he's going to go up there. He's going to go up to S with Black Panther. Actually, he's going to go to A plus with Doctor Strange. Hulk. That Hulk, he was alright, I guess. Didn't do much, so he's going to go ahead and go down with B. And next, we have Iron Man. We will call this Iron Man the Okay, no. This is Avengers Endgame Iron Man. We will call this Avengers Endgame. So we're just going to switch him with regular Avengers and Iron Man regular. And we're just going to go ahead and put him all the way up to S plus because I liked him. Then Iron Man Endgame. See, this is where I'm like having trouble figuring out if I want to send Iron Man to F or if I want to send him all the way to SS with Widow. The only reason I say this is because when Iron Man died, I felt betrayed. My heart, like, it hurt so much. I was like, how are y'all gonna kill off one of my favorite characters? So I'm like debating right now. But I guess I will go ahead and move him all the way up to a double S with Widow because I did like him a lot. He was super funny. He had a great sense of humor. I liked him. Jessica. I just don't, for some reason, the name Jessica, like, I always think of a mean girl kind of when I think of that. But she wasn't really mean. She seemed average. I could never understand what her power was. Like, she was strong, but is that it? Because I don't know, like, if that was it. I could never understand her power. Loki. Okay. We're just gonna... If this needs an explanation, you obviously need to go back and watch all the Marvel stuff with Loki in it. You definitely need to watch Loki's series to understand why he's going to be all the way up at SS. He sacrificed himself for his brother in the end. He was funny the whole time. He had a good sense of humor. He was so funny, man. Man, that guy is funny. He was just so funny. Something I'm surprised about, though, is how they don't have Thanos on here. I honestly was expecting Thanos. But he wasn't on here, so... But Luke Cage. He's gonna have to go with... Well, he was also a strong guy. That was kind of... He was bulletproof. Him being bulletproof makes him the B. Because he was above Jessica. Because I don't know if Jessica was bulletproof, if I'm being honest. Mac was funny for a while. Mac was funny. So I guess I'll go ahead and move Mac up. I liked Mac. Mac was good. He was a good leader. So I think I'll go ahead and move Mac up to A with Fitz. Next up we have, what's her name? Mantis. She was nice. She was very sweet and kind. So I feel like B is. I feel like A is a good spot for her. Like, I really think A is a good spot for her. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, I'll be switching up a bunch of these things in the end, though. And that'll pretty much be it. May. I liked May. She was fun. She was good at her job. She trained good people. She was really good. So, B, this is, like, my personal preference. It's, like, not about full-on power type of thing. It's, like, humor and everything, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and move her up to A because she trained up. She lost so much, yet she was still able to hold it together and all of these things, which is, like, something super cool. So I'm going to go ahead and move her to A+. Nah, man. Nah, fam. Sorry. Nah. She was not meant to be in B+. Nah, I don't know how that happened for a second. Nebula. I liked Nebula. Nebula. Okay. Nope. We're going to go ahead and move Nebula. Nebula was alright. She helped her sister, but she also betrayed her. So I'm debating between B and C. I'm going to have to go. She brought Tony back, yeah. But at the end of the day, she's kind of like, she's just basic. That makes any sense. She's basic. So yes, I guess B. Fury, Nick Fury. He will be going all the way up here with Panther. I love Nick Fury. It was Avengers, Age of Ultron, where Captain America said, "Fury, you son of a bee," and then he's like, "You kissed your mother with the mouth." That was my favorite part. I loved that part. And then he was in the farm on Hawkeye's house, with, like, his family, and that was super fun. So, definitely keeping him up there with Panther. Not this Hulk, but that Thor down there. Okay, he was either Infinity War Thor, or what's the other Thor, or Endgame Thor. Either way, I like both of the Thors. We're gonna go ahead and put him up there with Tony Stark because Thor was all time, like, one of my main favorite characters. Wait, I think this first Thor, he's in the hoodie, so. Yeah, I honestly don't. And he has short hair. Don't really know what to say about that one. We'll just put this Thor wherever he went to. Where did that Thor go? Bro, did I lose Thor? Yeah, okay. Actually, A is a good spot for that Thor because I can't figure out which Thor that one is. So, he might have been his own movie Thor, which is, like, those are good. But they just weren't that appealing to me. Endgame. No, not Endgame, but Infinity War Thor. He was like, "This is my friend Tree." He said, bring me Thanos" part I loved. So that's why he's in S+. Because that was the one where it's like, he evolved. Okay, he really evolved. I feel like he really evolved in that one. So that was the main thing. This guy, I don't know who he is. So, he goes there. He's probably like a pilot or some mean guy at Peggy. So that's why he's in D. Also because I don't know him. Endgame Hulk. Honestly, like, a lot of character development for Hulk. So he's going to have to go in the A+ section because of his character development, scientific, and anger management. Amazing. Don't know her. Irrelevance. He died too soon. Was really good. So he's going in B+, where he belongs. Then, Captain America. The guy died. I liked the guy. He was funny. He was cool. Then he went back in time to be with Peggy. So I just gotta respect that true love or whatever, I guess. No wonder this looks so confusing. These two were swapped. Hold up. Man, something ain't right here. Okay, this S right here needs to be up one. This B right here needs to be okay. Yeah, okay. Everything's starting to get in order. Okay, I got it all back in order. I was confused for a second. I was confused. I'll go over this whole thing at the end, though. This Thor right here, he was probably like a different, he was probably a Thor in like the beginning. We'll call him first maybe Thor, where he's like, you humans are so tiny and petty. That's funny, I like that. So he'll go up in B+. Actually go up in A, because I like that Thor. He is funny. Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. That Robbie Reyes guy, I liked Robbie Reyes. He was fun. So Robbie can go up in A. I like Robbie. He was good. He had that little he had the chain, and he like circled it all around, and I love that. Wanda. I will always and forever love Wanda Maximoff. I would just like to point out, I will put her all the way up there with double S. Okay, we'll go actually not double F. Not double S, but regular S+. She was good. Simmons. She's a strong line between F and D. I really did not like her that much. I didn't like her. Did I even like her at all? I'm trying to debate this right now. No, I liked her. I definitely liked her. So, I'm going to go ahead and put her up with D. I'll put her up in C, only because I just, not really. I didn't really like Simmons. Only because it's like, she trying to treat her friends like an experiment a little bit. I get you're a scientist, but I just don't know. I didn't like her that much. And then we have Daisy. I didn't like Daisy, if I'm being honest. I didn't like her when she betrayed everybody. Then all of a sudden it went back. She betrayed them. She left them. They took her back. All these things. She tried being in charge. I didn't like what she did to Dig. But she does not. Do I dislike her as much as I dislike Captain Marvel? No, I don't. But I dislike her a lot, so I'm gonna have to go with D for her. She's just not the best for me. Spider-Man will always be the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him all the way up to S+ for amazing. He's amazing, super. Next up, we have Stanley. I like that guy. He was funny. Every single time he always has that one clip. There's always that one clip you see, and he's always so funny in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him all the way up to S he's up to S, where he should be. Then you have Star-Lord. Star-Lord. My favorite line Star-Lord said was when Tony asked him, "Who is your leader? What master do you serve?" He was like, "What am I supposed to say? Jesus?" I like that part. So I'm going to go ahead and move him all the way up to S. Actually, A+. Baby Groot, there's like no question at all. He's just going to go to double S. You have to question it. You obviously need to watch all Guardians of the Galaxies and Infinity War and Endgame over again until you understand why. Valkyrie. Didn't really get to know her enough, but the time that I did like see her in the show, she was actually really good in like the movies, not the show. So I'm gonna go ahead and move her up to B+, because she was like really good. She's a good warrior. She became like the king or queen of Asgard, I guess. So yeah. Vision was alright. I liked him. He'll go up in A. He's just new. Actually, he can go up in regular B. He was basic. I said it. He was basic, super basic. Not that interesting to me, but it's whatever. You just go with you go to Captain Marvel. If you have to. I hate Rodney so much. He is useless. A knockoff Iron Man. He's irrelevant. He's only there in the Avengers because he's Iron Man's friend. That's the only reason. If he wasn't Iron Man's friend, he wouldn't even matter. That's there. I just said it. And I honestly feel bad about that. Yeah. Then you have this guy. He's British. I know that for sure. I forgot his name. His name's probably like Peter or something. They left. Him and Robin, I think her name was, left for like reasons or whatever. He's gonna have to go down with C. I have nothing against him. It's just he's boring. He was a basic spy for Shield. Wasp, I liked Wasp. Wasp will go ahead and go up in B plus, only because Ant-Man is an A, and I really like Ant-Man. And Ant-Man, actually, we're gonna move Wasp up to A because Wasp is just awesome. No, nothing about it. Rocket will be moved up all the way to SS. The reason I cannot say. He is funny, okay? Some of his lines are the best lines ever. Like, okay, here's what I can say. He said, he was like, Groot, you have to bring back on. He's like, Groot was explaining why he didn't like hats. That part was super funny. I like that part also. Then his reaction to so many things about people is just so funny to me. When he wanted this one guy's eye in the first movie, I loved it. And now we're down to the last two. Captain America with a Thor hammer in Endgame was ultimate. He was awesome. We're going to go ahead and move him all the way up to S because I loved that Captain America. Awesome. Amazing. And now, Yondu Yoshida or something. I know his name is Yondu or Yondu. So, he died, sadly. I liked him though. He raised Star-Lord. Kind of. He kidnapped him technically, but he was fun. Nothing really special about him. We'll put him with Star-Lord because I like them both equally. And now it's time to review the list. At F, we have my least favorite, my least liked, Captain Marvel and Rhodey. I don't like them. I would never like them. I would never learn to like them, so they can stay where they are. D, all the people that are irrelevant or that I don't know. The only reason Daisy is there, and I know her, I don't like her. I've never really liked her that much. Not only people she's associated with. And C, we have Daredevil, Peggy, Hawkeye. We got Falcon, Simmons, and we'll call him Peter because I don't know his actual name. His actual name might be Peter, but I don't know. They're just like bland, basic, like they're boring. Or Peggy, she was good, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. Coulson's mom, actually, but it's just not really it. B, we have Dagger, Coulson, different Hulk. We have first movie Hulk, Jessica, Nebula, Captain America before Endgame, and Vision, Infinity War. They're there because they're I don't have anything against them. They were basic, bland. It didn't really seem like they did much, or I just there are certain things I didn't like about them. So I feel like each of them, I can't remember all of them. I can say them, but it's just no, not really. B plus, I liked them, but they weren't good enough to be an A. Winter Soldier, Cloak, Drax, Gamora, Luke Cage, Peter. His name's definitely Peter. Wanda and Peter. And Valkyrie. They were good. They're good fighters, good warriors, good soldiers. But, at the end of the day, they're just a sidekick. A. The funny people and the people I liked. Got Ant-Man, funny. Fitz, awesome, super smart. Mac, good leader. Mantis, nice. Hulk, both Thors, funny. Both of the before Endgame Thors, funny. Maybe that's one of them was after Endgame Thor. Still funny. And Wasp, who and Ant-Man are pretty much kind of the same. So yeah. A plus is Doctor Strange, which is not really thing about it. I did like him. He was super good. So he's gonna have to move up to S plus. So you got now an A plus. You got Hawkeye, May, Endgame Thor, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, Star-Lord, and Yondu. They're all there because they were good. They were good at what they do. They were funny. They were super strong, and I actually just really liked them in general. You have Black Panther, Nick Fury, Stan Lee, and Captain America Endgame one. I liked them because like they all had like some of them had funny one-liners, some of them were like good leaders, all that type of thing. So super fun. S plus we have Iron Man, Infinity War, Thor, Wanda, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. All of those are my favorite characters. I love them both all, so that's why they're there. SS, you have Black Widow, Iron Man, Loki, Baby Groot, and Rocket. Those don't need an explanation. If you really need an explanation for those, you need to go back and watch every single thing that they're in to understand why I like them a lot. And that's pretty much all. This is the tier list. So, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget to share. And let me know if you guys ever want to see a tier video again. And